NeighborWorks is. Can you explain that for us?
Sure. We're a community development organization that's been around for 35 years, fixing up houses, helping people buy homes, teaching them about the home buying process.
And that's just it. People always think that this might be for low-income families, but that's not the case at all.
That's not the case. I mean, buying a home is something that most families do only a couple of times in their lives. Why wouldn't you go get some training for that? And the classes do that.
These home buying classes, they're going to take you kind of through step by step all the things that you need to know.
Right. The real estate process, talking to a lender about getting a mortgage, budgeting, getting ready for that home ownership, even home repairs afterwards.
Is it a daunting task when you think about buying a home? You know, if you're in your 20s, maybe have a little family, and you start thinking about buying a home, what's that like for you? Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of folks who wonder, you know, they're looking at how much they're paying in rent, and they think, geez, this is a lot of money. I wonder if I could afford, you know, to buy a home, but they don't know where to start. And so we, put it into bite-sized pieces. We help them understand each facet of the process and whether or not it's right for them.
Let's talk about those home buyer education classes. You can actually go and do the classes in person, but there's also the online option too.
Sure. As we're speaking, there's 40 people in our downtown home ownership center right now taking a class, getting ready to shop for homes this summer. We do it every month. It's usually on Tuesday evenings. You can go to our website and see our upcoming schedule. The next classes that we're taking registration for right now is June 6th and the 13th. And we also have an online option.
And that's just it. If your schedules are conflicting or something like that, the online option is really good.
Yeah, it's a relatively recent tool that we've added to the toolbox, there's a lot that you can get out of going to the class in person because there's other questions that somebody might ask, and you're like, oh, I've got that question too.
Right.
But we do have a variety of choices for folks as well.
And it's getting these families in their home that they may not otherwise know that they are able to afford.
That's absolutely right, and it's just a great satisfaction knowing that you're building equity, you're building that stability long term for your family when you get into home ownership.
Let's talk also about what it does for this community as a whole.
Yeah, well, we know that the children of homeowners perform better in school, better on standardized tests. Homeowners are more likely to get involved in local politics. They're more likely to go to community meetings. They report feeling better. And there's a whole host of benefits that come not only to the household that's buying that home, but to the community around them. And we all benefit from having increased stability when the neighbors next door are the neighbors next door year after year.
And doing better. Thank you so much for being with us. For more information about NeighborWorks Green Bay and their home buyer education and counseling services, just visit our website. Click on